Hello everyone, this is Soul Horizons Tarot. We're doing a love reading for the sign of Capricorn. This is a collective reading, so the message and story will not apply to everyone. If it does not sound familiar, it is not your story. Signs and or genders of the cards will not always apply. Just pay attention to the energy or the characteristic of the card. And yeah, leave a like, share, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed this and you want to see more. If this resonates for you, you can share that in the comments. I love hearing back from viewers. But yeah, we are going to cancel that and restart. Okay, so this is part 2. I'm coming from part 1. We did the short version. This is going to be the longer version where we dig a little deeper into all the placements. I get comfortable here. Alright, so starting off with your current energy situation, we're going to clarify. Let's see what's going on there. Tell me, what is Capricorn's... Oh, and this is you. This is your person. This is the energy between the two of you, and this is the future direction. This person can be a current partner, a past partner, a future partner, just whoever you are here to see about, or is most on your mind for a romantic connection. So yeah, tell me about Capricorn's current energy situation with the Four of Pentacles, please. What is Capricorn's current energy? So we had the Ace of Wands come out. Some of you may be reserving yourself for a new opportunity, or some of you are very cautious in anything new. So one of those two things. We'll clarify real quick and see. You may be not want to jump into anything, or you may be kind of like saving yourself for something that does spark your interest, that does, motivate you or inspire you, does stir your passions. So tell me one more, the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles for Capricorn's current energy situation, please. We just have the Ten of Cups flip kind of weakly. I like to see a little bit more energy. Yeah, some of you could be saving for a home or making a big investment, a major investment. This can talk about saving your money, but it can also talk about like not wanting to waste your time, being very guarded, cautious, or reserved in your energy, your time, investment. One more with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, please, for Capricorn's current energy situation. One more with the Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, please. What's Capricorn's current energy situation? Okay, so a couple different things here. Some of you are stuck between going after something you really desire and something that emotionally excites you or pulls you. Exciting new adventure or creative new endeavor. Something that could these are both potentials with the aces, but this is something that would, like I said, stir your passion, motivate you, get you excited, and this is something that could do those same things, but this is more emotional in nature. So some of you may be stuck between choosing one of these two things. Others of you are kind of cautious. You have opportunities around you, and the first thing I thought when I saw these three, especially when that last one came out, was like, some of you are fresh out of something and you're very guarded or very cautious or very skeptical about going for anything new at this time. So let's look at what this Ace of Wands is for you. What does the Ace of Wands represent? What does the Ace of Wands represent? This is like not wanting to waste your time, energy, money on something. So you're trying to keep a tight hold on what you already have, but also not wanting to give too much either. There's very little input and output here. Tell me about this Ace of Wands for Capricorn. What does that represent for Capricorn with the Ace? Okay, no, why do you keep giving me three? Tell me about the Ace of Wands. One card, please, for the Ace of Wands for Capricorn's current energy situation. One, two. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. You have strong Aries, Leo, Sag. Some of you may be holding a candle for someone else or for another opportunity. So you're kind of holding yourself back, reserving yourself for something that is more exciting to you. You have a lot of passion for, or that stimulates you in some way. It could even be like physically attractive. This could be a person, but this could also be an opportunity that you want to take action towards. But I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, you're kind of waiting, biding your time, holding on. Tell me about, let's switch that. Tell me about this Ace of Cups. Immediately, the Two of Cups. Yeah, some of you are literally, maybe, some of you want a connection. You're stuck between a connection that's just fun and exciting and spontaneous and passionate, and a connection that actually, you know, you feel valued emotionally, equally, interested, like a reciprocity. Others of you may have just left a situation where this was an issue, maybe inconsistency, or there was not a whole lot of substance here, there was not longevity, it was kind of just physical attraction versus what you really want, which is a deeper connection, a real connection. Why are they in the Four of Pentacles? What's going on with that Four of Pentacles? Some of you may be holding off against both. You're not interested in either shallow or deeper. I feel like the strongest message here is some of you have recently ended a situation and you're very reluctant to enter into anything new, even though you do have opportunities. Some of you may even have more than one opportunity, not just love, but maybe a passionate beginning, something that you're excited about. Okay, I'm not going to clarify that. I think that's good. Aries, Leo, Sag, if I didn't say, I think I did though. Strong Sag does not have to be. Okay, so let's move on towards your feelings towards your person. Again, that can be current, past, or future. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Mainly Aquarius, but does not have to be. Tell me about the King of Swords for Capricorn's feelings towards this person. How do they feel about this person at this time? With the King of Swords, please. Tell me about this King of Swords. Tell me about the King of Swords for this person. Oh, okay. That actually came out in your pre-shuffle once, and then it was on the bottom of the deck before I started the reading. This is your energy, Capricorn. Right off the bat, I feel like a lot of you are done with connections that aren't going to bring you something that you can trust or that you can take seriously. Some of you feel that about this person, your feelings towards them, there is passion, there is lust, there is like a magnetic attraction or a powerful connection, or a powerful attraction. But with the King of Swords here, it's like you're cutting that off. You're trying to separate yourself from that. It's like a keen awareness or acknowledgement or understanding about this devil, which can be toxic, it can be unhealthy, it can be in some ways triggering, or you know, it can be karmic. Okay. Tell me one more with the devil and the King of Swords. That's a bit much, yeah. Tell me one more with the King of Swords and the devil for how Capricorn feels about this person. You may have like blocked them, cut them off, severed the tie, become cold and distant. Okay, that's the second time, so no, the other one was 9 of Wands. Yeah, that tried to come out in the reverse. And that's kind of the energy, yeah. King of Swords on the bottom. You're letting go of a burden. This doesn't make sense for me anymore, is what some of you are saying to yourself as far as your feelings towards them. And some of you, there is a relief in letting this go because it was burdensome in some way. It was unhealthy or toxic or repetitive, unhealthy behaviors, or it brought those things out of you. I don't feel like overall this person made you feel good about yourself or about the connection. And you are, it does seem for somebody, yeah, you're choosing to walk away from this person. Possibly, you know, I don't know where your feelings were in the past, but right now as it stands, these are not good cards to have for feelings towards another person. Why? Why the devil and the King of Swords, specifically that King of Swords? Why does Capricorn feel this way towards this person? For some of you, it was just as simple as just too much a burden. It could have been codependency. Maybe they were making you feel a certain way that was you felt unsafe or insecure, or maybe their insecurities or something like that was bringing you down. Tell me about why Capricorn feels this way about this person with the King of Swords. Tell me about that King of Swords. 1, 2, 3. Didn't really want to say, did it? Judgment. For some of you, this has been an ongoing cycle. You've done this dance over and over. Maybe not specifically with this person, but you've seen it enough that you know what it is. You recognize the signs. Some of you may have given this person many chances, and you understand that each time it's harder to pick up the mess. Okay, so let's move on to your thoughts and feelings about the current situation between the two of you. What are Capricorn's thoughts and feelings about the situation, the current situation between them at this time? Tell me more about that Eight of Cups. What are Capricorn's thoughts and feelings towards the situation with this person? Yeah. You guys are done with this. You're no longer satisfied. Maybe it's been something and that kind of feels right. I think that at least for the majority here, you've been sitting with this knowledge for a while. I think maybe just you've never really come to terms with it, never really acknowledged it, like truly, but you are now. You're coming to understand that this is not what you want. It no longer fulfills you. It no longer sustains you. It no longer makes you happy. In fact, you're very aware that the feelings that this does bring up cause you discomfort. It's like you've lost all interest in this person, or you've lost all faith or desire towards the situation. It's like something that you don't even want anymore, or you don't want to deal with. Tell me one more with the 4 and the 8 of Cups, please. One more with the 4 and the 8 of Cups for Capricorn's thoughts and feelings about the current situation. For some of you, what this person offered or brought to the table was not to your standards, or was not what it appeared to be. They sold themselves high, or you sold yourself short is how you feel about it. Tell me one more with the 4 and the 8 of Cups, please, for Capricorn's thoughts and feelings about the situation between, okay. I'm not a big fan of the slips, but Knight of Wands, yeah, some of you just want to move on. You want to go towards something that reignites your passion, your drive, your ambition. Some of you maybe even be moving towards somebody else, specifically a fire sign, but does not have to be. Or maybe for some of you, this person was the Knight of Wands, where they were impulsive, maybe inconsistent in their energy. They had a lot of good qualities, but it wasn't enough to make you feel like you should stick around. So we're going to look on their end of things now. Their current energy situation with the moon, that's Cancer, possibly Pisces energy. Tell me more about this person's current situation, okay? Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. See what that's about. Tell me more with the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon here for this person's current energy situation. One more with the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon for... Okay. Six of Cups. Alright, something from their past may have resurfaced here. And they're having to do inventory. They're having to evaluate something. Whatever it is, it's kind of like slow going. And I get a lot of fire from your end. So you may be like raring to go, whereas you're dealing with a person that's... I don't know that they're stagnant, but they're just not moving at the pace or the speed or the direction that you are. Let's see what that Knight of Pentacles is about. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. What does that represent for this person's, Capricorn's person's current energy situation? What does that Knight of Pentacles represent here? It feels like they're carefully going through something. Like it's almost like they're walking through a minefield and they have to watch their step. They can't just rush through this. It's a process. They could even be dealing with issues at home, or issues with a mother, issues with children. Maybe it could be the mother of their children, but I don't feel that so much as I do like maybe a mom or a grandma. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Some of them are going through a legal battle, or they're trying to rebalance something. Yeah, it's like reconfiguring, reevaluating something in order to balance things which are clearly not in a good place with the Moon there. You know. That's Libra energy, so they could be dealing with a Libra. They could be dealing with a legal battle, or you do have the Eight of Swords. Some of them may have to deal with something to do with somebody that's imprisoned, or maybe parole officer. It feels like a distraction though, and it's got pretty much it needs and has all their attention. Tell me, what is the Moon? What is the Moon here for this person's current energy situation? What does this Moon represent? Six of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, for some of them it's a financial, it has something to do with finance. Maybe they were cheated or felt cheated in some way. There's an unknown aspect to this though with the Moon. Maybe they're not disclosing this to you. You don't know the full situation, or at least where their head's at with it. This could, this could be a divorce. This could be child support. This could be, divvying up resources or assets, or something to do with a job possibly. Like they're going. Maybe they're filing a lawsuit, or a lawsuit has been filed against them. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, they are involved with, attorneys and lawyers and all that, but whatever this is, it's rebalancing something that has been, it's like bubbled up to the surface. Possibly something that they've put off. And tell me about the Six of Cups. This could involve children though. The Three. Yeah, it's either children, or there's a past partnership, and that's got their attention. Not like fixing that or whatever. It's something financial here. Although some of them could be dealing with, I don't see this as cheating. I see this as like, I have to tie up these loose ends, and this has all my attention, because if I don't deal with it now, it's just going to be a recurring theme. It definitely could be work situation, it definitely could be a finance, possibly, like I said, divorce or child support, something to do with children, where they have to work with the other party. This is slow going, whatever it is, and it does require and have their full attention. They're trying to balance something here, or rebalance, make something fair for themselves, particularly financial, but I think this is also with the moon here. It's emotionally it's bringing up some possibly past stuff with that Six of Cups. Alright, so let's look at their feelings towards you. What is this person's feelings towards Capricorn? How do they feel about Capricorn, for Capricorn at this time with the world? How does this person feel for Capricorn at this time? Please tell me more about the world for this person's feelings. I'm not taking 3. You always want to give me 3. Tell me about this person's feelings towards Capricorn. This person, okay. There it is again. This is the same card that just popped out, but this time it came out by itself. So Six of Cups is showing up twice here. You guys may have children together, or you know each other from the past. You have memories. They do have love here for you still. I want to see what that world is about. They do have sweet thoughts and feelings about you. It could just be, you know, reminiscing about the past between the two of you. Okay, tell me about the world and the Six of Cups. One more, the world and the Six of Cups for this person's feelings towards Capricorn. One more, the world. I get this energy of like we just grew apart. Some of you are literally divorcing this person. You're married. We had Justice and the Hierophant come out together. So you may be divorcing, or you are married to this person. Tell me about one more with the Six of Cups in the world. One more with the Six of Cups in the world. Judgment. So I was thinking while I was doing this, it's like this person might feel like you've outgrown them. I feel like more than likely you guys have known each other for a while, for a good minute. Maybe even from childhood or from high school or college. They feel like you've outgrown them in some way. Possibly that they've outgrown you, but I think because of your feelings towards them, it could go either way, really. Tell me about the world. I don't know, is that closing? Is that closing or opening? Closing or opening? What does that world represent? What does the world represent for their feelings towards Capricorn? Tell me about the world, please. Six of Pentacles. They want to continue to give to the situation, but their energy is diverted elsewhere at the same time. It's almost like How about Judgment? Four of Swords. Yeah. It's like coming to terms, quietly coming to terms with something here. There is love still here towards you from this person, but I think they're starting to understand, or they've already come to understand. It's been a slow process, but they're realizing that there's only so much more that they can do. I feel like you've already made up your mind, and I feel like they recognize this, they acknowledge it, and they're having kind of an epiphany moment that there's not much more they can give, or there's not much more to give. And I also think part of it with that Six of Pentacles is like they're having to invest in other things. I don't think they really truly want to let you go or to let go of this connection. It just feels like a silent agreement to... They're not fighting it. They're quietly resolved to just let this run the course. Tell me about their thoughts and feelings about the current situation between them. Okay. Lovers. Gemini energy there. We have Scorpio with Awakening. We have all the fixed signs with the World. Also Sagittarius. No, the Wheel of Fortune is Sagittarius. This is Capricorn energy. They have strong feelings for you, but it's almost like they're... It's like they're giving in. They're giving up. There's a strong connection here. For them, they feel strongly connected to you still with the Lover's card here. But with that Six of Swords, it's like they're choosing to walk away from it, to leave it behind, to let it go. There's too much drama, too much chaos, too much turbulence. One more with the Lovers. Sixes are very prominent on their end. On your end, it was more so eights. So 8 for you, 6 for them. Could be 66. For you, it was 8s. Tell me about one more with the Lovers and the Six of Swords. Lovers and the Six of Swords for this person's thoughts and feelings about the current situation, energy between them. Capricorn and this person. Yeah, strong sixes for this person, incredibly strong. Yeah, the Six of Swords come out again with the High Priestess. Yeah. Maybe some of them feel like they can come back to the situation. They can save it, but they're going to save that for later. Right now there's a knowing, an internal understanding, an internal intuitive knowledge that it is time to release this. But I do feel like with the Six of Swords showing up again, that they can revisit this later. I'm going to be honest, this person kind of feels like they're bowing out. They're taking the coward's way out. But then again, maybe you've made it so abundantly clear to this person that you are done, that they don't see a way to change your mind or to reconcile. So it's just something they're telling themselves in the moment to just get through it, just to get through the act of letting you go or walking away. We can try again later. It just needs time. Okay. So we are going to move on. I'm going to take all the clarifiers, leave the originals, and we're going to look at the energy between the two of you. By your estimation, I think that you're done. Maybe that's just a temporary feeling for now, but it is causing a rift here, a separation. So far, it looks like. If there's not physical distance, there's definitely emotional distance. Okay. So let's get this back in here. So the current energy situation between you two is there's both a sense of loss, guilt, remorse, shame, grieving something from the past, something we no longer have that is shared, okay? One person may feel it more so than the other, but it is here. Tell me about the Five of Cups for the current mutual energy situation. Okay. The Two of Wands. Okay, so this is standing at a crossroads, a decision. With the Five of Cups, it's not an easy decision. It is a painful or regretful decision. Oh, what am I doing? Two of Wands and the Five of Cups, Moon. Again, Cancer, possibly Pisces. For some of you, you're really feeling this. To a degree where some of you may, you may be repressing it, but it is a strong sense of loss. It was a decision that's in the making or already been made, but whichever that is, it is a painful, it's revealing a painful I'm going to say they're feeling it much stronger, because I feel like because they already had the Moon, this is something that is just adding to that sense of loss for them. Whatever they're already... Alright, let me stop this. Don't go anywhere. you won't see the switch. Okay. Whatever they're already going through, this is just adding to that. I think your person, whoever you're dealing with, may even be going through a bout of depression. Or being deep in their feelings. Let's look at the strengths, the potential strengths. What are the strengths of this connection with the Eight of Pentacles? Tell me about the strengths of this connection with the Eight of Pentacles between Capricorn. Okay, the Devil came out in the reverse. So you could both work through whatever this is that you saw. You had the Devil come over here in the upright. Now it's showing up in the reverse. So that is letting go, releasing, healing karmic, healing toxic, healing negative, advices, addictions. That is working through those probably deep-seated fears, or those problematic patterns that repeat. You could work through those, and you could come out stronger on the other end. Mutually, okay, this isn't one person has this strength, it's both of you together could help each other to let go of the Devil, which is your energy, by the way, Capricorn. But this is the strength of this connection is to release whatever that Devil means to you, whether that's addiction, whether that's toxic patterns, repetitive cycles, karmic, unhealthy coping mechanisms, codependency, unhealthy attachments, all the deal breakers of a connection could be worked through. You could resolve them here. You could work together and create something and you just had the Lovers come out. I'm not going to take it because I hadn't even asked yet, but there is a strong connection here. Tell me one more, the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles for the strengths of this connection between Capricorn and this person. You could help this person out of their devil, and they could help you out of your devils, your demons. Tell me one more, okay. The Seven of Pentacles. Given enough time, enough dedication, enough devotion, enough hard work, but especially time invested, this could grow something special. Particularly, you guys could be very successful, on a material way, in a material way. You would see the fruits of your hard work, and you would have something to look back on. For some of you, this connection's purpose was this. It was to look back and realize that this made you stronger. For some of you, the purpose is complete. And the strength of the connection has already been fulfilled. Whether or not you recognize it right now, it may take some time. With that Seven of Pentacles here, it may take time before you recognize what the strength of the connection was, what its purpose was. But you will be stronger for it. But also the potential strength here is that you would strengthen one another. You would overcome those battles Tell me about the challenges here. What are the challenges and weaknesses of the connection between Capricorn and this person? Aries, Leo, Sag energy here. There could have been a lack of passion, possibly a lack of maybe sexual attraction. Maybe it was off balance, off kilter. Like one felt a higher sex drive than the other. But it's also a lack of direction. Like I said in the first part, this is a lot of momentum, but no direction. Or two people being pulled in opposite directions, where one person wants to focus on one aspect of their life and the other person wants to focus on career or this or that. Like opposing aims, goals, ambitions. I never pressed that. Wow, good job, me. Like being pulled in opposite directions. Some of you, there could have been a lot of attraction and passion and energy, but it was inconsistent. Being that it's in the upright, I don't think there was a lack here. I think it was just maybe somebody was a little bit, you did have the devil showing up. Somebody was too focused on the physical aspect of it that it took away from anything else that could grow here. But overall, I see this more as a lot of passion, a lot of energy, but no place to put it, or no real outline of where you wanted it to go. It's like, you know, a firework that malfunctions and blows up before it even shoots out of the cake or whatever. It implodes because it has no direction. It's too much energy. Tell me one more with the Knight and the Eight of Wands for the challenges and blocks within the connection between Capricorn and this person. One more with the Knight and the Eight of Wands, please. The challenges, weaknesses here between Capricorn and this person. One more with the Knight and Eight of Wands. Death has come out quite a few times, so this is an ending. What is that? Eight of Cups again. Strong eights as well as sixes, so 68, 86. Eight of Cups. Yeah, somebody may have been entirely too focused on the thrill. Whether that was the thrill of the hunt, or the thrill of the chase, or the sexual chemistry, but emotionally this thing lacked what it needed. It felt like something was missing. You had the Eight of Cups on your side, and here it is again. Like I feel like you are more centered on walking away than this person is. I think the only reason they're really truly walking away is because you have made the decision, the executive, inarguable decision, choice to walk away. And with Death coming out again, it's come out several times with other cards, but yeah, it feels like something that's just run its course, and possibly, you know, like I said earlier, some of you guys may have just outgrown each other. You may have just grown in opposite directions in different ways. You've learned what you can learn. You've accumulated everything you could possibly accumulate here, and whatever is left, one or both of you feel like it's not worth sticking around to see where else it could go, or you feel like it can't go anywhere else. Okay, so we're going to take this guy out, move him over here, and look at the future direction. With the Eight of Swords showing up here, I feel like this isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Tell me more about that Eight of Swords for the future direction between Capricorn and this person. One more with the Eight of Swords. Not one more, but show me more about this Eight of Swords for the future direction of this connection between Capricorn and their person. One more. Show me more about this Eight of Swords, please. One, two, three. Temperance. Okay, Sagittarius energy there. Yeah, some of you don't see a way to heal this, or the timing is just not right to even try. At least that's someone's estimation. Tell me more about the Temperance and the Eight of Swords. Temperance and the Eight of Swords. Temperance and Eight of Swords for the future direction of this. One, two, three. Yeah, it's an uncertainty or being unconvinced that there is a purpose in either healing this or taking steps towards healing this. Somebody overthinks. Doesn't see a clear indication of a reason or a good enough reason to actively pursue healing, resolving, reconciling. So you sit in this choice. Tell me about Temperance. Tell me about Temperance, please. This would be overcritical or overanalyzing something to the point of no progress being made. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So yeah. It's like somebody looks at this like it's a moot point. There's no way to figure this out, to balance it out, they don't see a way forward. Okay, tell me about what action can Capricorn expect this person to take towards them. What action can Capricorn expect this person to make towards them in the future with the Four of Cups in the reverse? Okay. The Fool. One more for the Fool. Okay. That was quick. Five of Wands. I feel like every time this person thinks about making a move, they stop themselves and they don't take action. they're conflicted, or maybe there's conflict, or there's tension, or there's they don't trust themselves to make a move, or they expect you to reject them, to not take them seriously, or take the offer seriously. Or maybe you do reject it and they stop trying here. Maybe they do make an offer that you reject, or you're just the way you are coming across here is non-receptive, especially, you know, with the Four of Pentacles and the King of Swords, is like kind of flat denial here, or being very cold, uninterested. But for the most part, I see this as like really wanting to make a move and take a leap of faith, take a risk, take a chance towards you. But either they get in their own head about it, they're really conflicted, internally conflicted about it, and they pull back, or they just never make the offer, because the second they get up the courage and the gumption to do it, they're like, no, there's no way that Capricorn is going to accept this. Okay, so let's look at the most probable outcome here for this connection between you and this person. So what's the most probable outcome here between Capricorn and this person with the World? Tell me more about the most probable outcome between I feel like the conflict here too with that Five of Wands is like they goad themselves into taking action, and then they don't, and then they sit there and reflect on it, and you know, they regret. So it's like a back and forth cyclical thing where they like tiptoe and they're almost at the edge and they pull themselves back, and they're like, you idiot, why didn't you just go for it? Why didn't you shoot your shot? But then they do it again. They're like, okay, this time I'm really going to do it, and then they don't. Tell me about the probable outcome here between Capricorn and this person. Tell me about the probable outcome between Capricorn and this person, please. 1, 2. No, that's too many. Way too many. What's the probable outcome here between Capricorn and the person, and this person with the World? 2, 3. This may even be them like coming in and actually making an offer, and then realizing they waited too long. It was too late. So the Lovers, Gemini energy there again. Capricorn with the World. Tell me one more with the Lovers and the World here for the probable outcome here between Capricorn and this person. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Capricorn energy showing back up, the Devil again. There is an undeniable connection, but there is also an undeniable karmic contract between the two of you. And it is a repetitive thing. I see for the main message for most of you here that do watch this, this the stronger of the two is that you guys have done this before. You're recognizing the cycle for what it is. This person doesn't want to let you go, and they are allowing you some space for the time being, but I do see this as showing back up. With the world here, it looks like reopening right back into what starts as like a spiritual, physical, emotional, mental connection, and then with the devil, it's like you encounter the same issues that you over here. But the thing is, with the Strength card, is like you guys could overcome this given enough time and effort. The question is, with that 7, is all that time and effort worth it for what the devil takes from you, from both of you? And I mean, that's completely subjective. If the end result is growing out away and releasing whatever the devil means to you and to this person and to you as a couple, I would say probably yes, but it depends on the damage that's done in healing that, let's look at, tell me about the Lovers. Tell me about the Lovers here for the probable outcome. Tell me about the Lovers for the probable outcome. This does look like revisiting it though. King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, specifically Scorpio, does not have to be. This does look like a serious offer here. Genuine, authentic feelings being expressed. Tell me about the devil. Tell me about the devil. Clarify the devil here, please, for the probable outcome between the Tower, and the Chariot. Yeah, this 6 again, and then 16. With 15, which comes to a 6. This is a 6. A lot of 8s and a lot of 6s. Yeah, it's this could talk about victory and overcoming the devil, but it comes at a cost with that Tower. It is not a painless victory, if there is victory here. I kind of more so see this as a repeat. Encountering the same issues and those repeating the same, experience of dysfunction, sabotage, self-sabotage, destruction. Okay, I don't think I need to clarify anymore here, really. It does look like some point in the future you guys will choose to revisit this, but you know, if you don't acknowledge the problems and work towards, you know, rebuilding or completely like revamping. I don't know what the devil is for you guys, but it's showing back up. And the devil showed up many times. So there is something about this connection that is unhealthy and will continue to be unhealthy. So let's look at the overall energy. There is potential here. Strong, solid potential. Tell me more about the overall energy between, okay, the sun, Leo energy there. Four of Swords. One more with the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles. Sun and Ace of Pentacles for the overall energy. Yeah, that's what the energy I was getting from your challenges is like, you guys are like looking at the sun. You know, you can look at the sun, you know, when it's evening and it's lower in the sky, but when it's highest in the sky, you know, you can't look at it. It's too bright. You can see the sun if you look off to the right or left or above or below it. As long as you're not looking directly at it, it's like it burns too hot. One more with the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles, please, for the overall energy. It's almost like you guys burn so hot that you need a break from each other. Or you have to isolate. It's too much heat, too much exposure. Priestess. There's a spiritual connection here, a kinship, an understanding, a mutual knowing that the Ace of Pentacles exists here for the two of you, as well as the Sun. But with that Four of Swords, it's almost like, again, like it can be too much. The strengths and the challenges and the good and the bad, maybe all of it, but even the good can be too much. The bad can obviously overwhelm you, but even there's moments where it is good and it's overwhelming. It's exhausting in some way. You need to unplug. And like the surge of energy when you two connect. I also get this energy, before I close this out, of somebody's sleeping on an opportunity here. A real opportunity. And I don't know the full story and the dynamics that made this true, but I think both of you are in some ways kind of neglecting, and maybe like I don't know the full story, so maybe there's a very good reason why you don't. But overall, I see a repeat of everything that you've gone through. It's still undeniably strong connection, mind, body, soul. But it is also a soul contract, a lesson that you will be doomed to repeat over and over until we acknowledge what this devil is, why it keeps happening, and the steps that we can take to reverse it, and work together to overcome it. And that's the issue that keeps coming up over and over again, was the devil, and it's showing back up here in the most probable, or the probable outcome between the two of you is revisiting this and coming right back to where, you know, the issues have always been. You know, this could be controlling, this could be too possessive, this could be jealousy, this could be anything. It could be an addiction or a vice or something, an unhealthy coping mechanism. It's something about this devil keeps recurring, and that's what I see. Even though there is a strong potential for the two of you to build something really great, the devil is kind of casting a shadow here over this. Alright, so let me know in the comment section how this resonated for you. Feel free to leave a like, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this and you want to see more in the future. I appreciate everyone who has watched part 1, part 2, whether it was 5 minutes or the full however long this video is. Every little bit of support helps, and I appreciate every one of you that come to spend your time here. Thank you so much, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one, hopefully. Yeah, have a great night.